Loretta says she is hurting because the man she loves left her for her childhood friend, Jerica. Loretta wants the full story from both of them and is unlocking their phones to find it out. Everyone, please welcome Loretta to the show so we can hear her side of the story. How are you doing today?
How are you doing, Mr. Karamo?
Good, good, good. Come take a seat for me. May I have a hug?
Yes, you may.
Nice to meet you. So, so you found out that the man you were in love with wanted a relationship with your friend.
Yes, and I want to know why would she do that to me and what's going on.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here.
So when did you find out exactly?
I found out when me and him separated 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. So this is fresh and recent.
Yes.
Okay. And did you notice any signs?
They was getting too close up on each other, like they always cooking together.
So they spent a lot of time together.
Yes.
And what rumors did you hear?
I was hearing that she was going in and out my room. Yes, and my sheets was smelling like perfume.
Not the sheets, girl, right?
Yes,
Not the sheets.
Smells like her perfume. And then his mouth be smelling like yes, y'all. And
so how long were you and James together?
7 months.
7 months you were together?
He had just got out of prison, so we were hooked up.
Okay, so he got out of jail. You were together for 7
Yes.
months. How long after he got out of jail did you two get together?
I'd say about a month in.
Okay, so a month after him out of jail, y'all got together.
Yes.
And then how long have you and Jerica been friends?
We've been friends for years,
For like-
ever since we was jits.
Oh, so
We
like
was
this is a childhood
young,
best friend.
yes.
And you're both in your late 20s.
Yes,
So
I'm
you're talking about
28.
from like 15, 14.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Has she ever done anything like this before?
Yes. Matter of fact, my ex, she was messing with him, and I'm wondering why that you go after my ex, now you going after my man.
So with that one, let me just make sure. So after you broke up with him, she decided to date him.
Yes.
And now this guy, James, that you're currently
Yes.
with, you felt like, because they're together now?
Yes, they're together now.
Oh. So tell me, so how did you meet James a month after
Okay,
he
he
got out?
got out. You know, I was on drugs then.
Okay.
And we started messing around, and I stopped doing drugs because he did not like it.
Congratulations, good.
I've been 7 months clean.
Oh, great. That's excellent. So how did you find out that they were together exactly?
He told me.
He told you?
He told me over the phone. I talked to him, I think it was last week. I talked to him, and I asked him, I said, what y'all got going on?
Yeah.
And I asked, have y'all had sex yet? He said, yes. She wanted to use protection because she don't want to get pregnant right now.
That's crazy, girl. That's your friend since childhood? Listen, you hear my audience, they always will tell you the truth. She said it right here. They ain't your friend. That's not your friend. Have you spoken to Jerica since, you said?
Yes, I talked to her.
And what did she say?
And she said they don't have nothing going on,
Okay.
but I know that's a lie.
So from her point of view, she's saying there's nothing, but he's telling you they've slept together, that, okay. Wow, that's conflicting because why would she, I mean, if he's telling you, she should just be able to own it. So do you think maybe he's lying?
No, I don't think he's lying.
No, you think she's lying?
I think she's lying.
Okay. Okay, well, I think it's time that we hear Jerica's side of this story. So everyone, please welcome Jerica to the show. Hi, Jerica. So, Jerica, what you just say?
Nothing.
No, tell me, girl. What'd you say?
She's so ugly.
Oh.
How she look? Hi.
You don't like how she looked?
No.
How do you feel about what you just heard?
I feel like Loretta, we're cousins. At the end of the day, we're not just friends. We grew up together. So you should have been able to come to me and ask me questions and like just communicate with me first before you let some dude you just met like.
And so how long have y'all been friends from, you said since y'all were kids? What,
We're
like
not
10?
friends, we're family.
Family, okay.
And I haven't seen Loretta for a while actually because she dropped out of high school and did drugs and other things with people she shouldn't have been doing with. And I really hadn't seen her for like 13 or 14 years, but we grew up together from like 5 years old.
Oh, 5 years old,
Yeah.
wow. And are you
I
and
am
Jane?
not your cousin.
That's fine.
Because cousins don't sleep with each other, exes or me. And I feel like you being a snake behind my back when you know I kept it real with you and you're not
You'll
keeping
see.
it real.
You'll see. So I'm not worried.
Are you and James together?
We'll see
We're actually not dating, but we live together. We sleep in the same bed together.
That's not what James
We
told
are
me.
roommates.
Hold on. There's one piece you
he
said.
He pays my rent, my half of the
That
rent
is
as
not what
well.
James told me.
Hold on. Because I got to back up. So you said you're roommates, but you sleep in the same bed?
We sleep in the same bed together.
Why do you sleep in the same bed together?
They
We're not having sex
yes, y'all
yet.
is. Yes, y'all is.
We're not having
James
sex
told it
yet.
all. You're
but,
lying.
you know.
And why is he paying your rent?
He says that he wants to be with me. He says that I'm the better choice than Loretta.
Man,
obviously.
bitch, please.
I don't have
Excuse
any
my language.
kids. I'm not on drugs.
Listen, no,
I don't
it doesn't
prostitute.
matter.
So,
I was just
you
going
know,
through a phase, and he was there to help me. How can you build me up, then break me down? How that sound?
don't believe he broke you down on anything.
Yes, he did.
Loretta, you literally went in so many times. Oh, you're smoking with her. Oh, she's in there cooking,
Okay,
so
bitch,
you have
that's
to
my
be in the
man.
kitchen
That is
too.
my man.
I didn't tell him to
Why
come in
is
the
he
kitchen
cooking
with
with
me.
you? Why didn't you say nothing
Why didn't you
about it,
stop
though?
him? I didn't
Jerica,
tell him to come in the
I did. Why
kitchen
didn't
with
you
me
say
and cook
nothing to
my
him
food.
about
I brought the food.
Why
It's not
didn't
that
you
you
say
brought the
nothing to him
food.
about it?
I did say something
you
to him,
didn't.
Loretta.
No,
what do you
you
want me to
didn't.
tell him?
No, you didn't.
What do you want
could've
me to
told
tell
him
him?
you got a woman, you don't need to be in here with me. How would
You
you
don't
feel if
think
I'm
that
cooking with your
that I've told him this before? You don't think that I've said something to him? We've had these conversations, me
No,
and you,
you
in the
never
quiet,
did, so
in the
stop
private.
lying,
Loretta,
Jerica.
I literally just
Then
taught
why
you how
go
to
after
read
my
and
ex
write
then?
so you
If
can
we
keep
family,
your job.
Why would you go after my ex
in
then?
front of your ex, I taught you how to read and write so you can keep your job.
No,
What you mean?
helped me with my test,
What
but
you
you
mean?
didn't teach me to
What?
read.
I'm
Right.
teaching you how to
You
read
didn't
and
teach
write
me to read
so
and
you can
write.
keep your job. So
stop
let me
lying.
set the record
Bitch,
straight
you did not
for
teach
everybody
me
here.
to read
Since
and
Loretta
write.
want to act
So why
like
you
she's
lying,
something,
you little hoe? Why
let
you
me show
lying?
you that.
We're
and
going
you can
to
eat
see.
your
We're
words.
going to see. I'm not going to eat it. At least I know the truth.
Jerica,
You ain't gonna get that
There's
makeup
a
back
difference
redone.
between a little.
You need to get
Jerica.
that.
and a little. There's difference between actually having intimate sex and caring about someone and being a full committed relationship.
fake.
Okay, hold on. Jerica, what I think is interesting is that I just saw a complete change in your behavior.
Yeah.
And so, because at first you were presenting that, like, I haven't done anything, these are things, and now
I haven't done anything.
Okay, so then what got you upset there? So that you would
What
then...
got me upset is she didn't come to me and ask me first. This is what she does. Oh, James, you and her walking down the street together. She jumps on him, wails on him, and beats him up out in public in front of everyone to the point where people are calling the police on her.
Girl, nobody
Like,
did not call no
it's
police
this horrible
on me,
at
so
this
stop
point,
lying.
at this
do you
behavior.
get physical with James?
Oh,
You have.
physical is
You
not
had
a
to
word.
stop.
It's
You had
embarrassing.
to stop, okay. So the relationship with you and James has not been healthy.
No.
Okay.
Because of her.
So everyone, please welcome James to the show.
My not for everybody.
Your man.
My the one that's coming out.
That's your man.
That's my.
That's your man.
That's not my man.
That's your man.
That's
How you
your
doing?
man.
Nice to meet you.
That is your man, not mine,
Let's set the
Jerica. So
record
stop
straight.
lying. That is your man.
So James, how do you feel about what you just heard?
A lot of the stuff that she's been hearing haven't been true.
Okay.
Let's just say a lot of
I'm
jealousy.
gonna say it like this here. And like, you know, when I got out, I was free. You know, I had did a lot of time,
How many years did you do?
32 years.
Okay.
So, you know, when I got out, it was like, I wasn't looking for no relationship, but I ran into her one morning, early in the morning, and I wasn't looking to see her again, and then she came down my
Boy, I
street,
can't tell.
and then we
You
started
asked for us
talking
to
like
be
that
together.
girl. But
Can't tell.
it like
I
this here.
can't
She
tell.
took me out on my first date.
Okay then.
She took me out on my first date.
Okay.
Paid for everything.
Okay.
Got
You know,
it.
and she
Because
was-
you spent 32 years
Yeah.
in jail, and now you're out, and it's like, now the things that I missed out on, that intimacy, those things, you've gotten it. But I also can understand that being incarcerated for that long, you're not in a place where you're ready for a long-term relationship. Did you communicate that to her?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
And then we decided that we was gonna be in a relationship.
We got
And you
there.
told me you was gonna never leave me. That's what you told me. You was having sex with her.
No,
And I bet you
no,
can call her
no,
me too.
no.
So have you
stop.
two been intimate because you sleep in the same bed?
Listen.
Have you been intimate?
Let's go. I'm gonna say this here, all right? I'm gonna
You
say
told
this
me
here.
y'all was intimate.
That's-
You told me you had
that's it.
sex with her.
Really, we're not. Really,
We're not in a relationship. Define what you are now. Because if you're sleeping in the same bed and you pay rent, are you...
yeah, I mean, I want to be with you.
Loretta, you came here for answers, and it's time to unlock the phone. Okay. Jerica, we unlocked your phone. All right. Jerica, you actually refused to unlock your phone for us.
Because she know what's going on.
Yes. And I refuse
Because it's
to
true.
unlock my
You a
phone
hoe.
because
You
she is my cousin. Like I said,
Man, y'all sleeping
this
around.
is
That's
TV.
why.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all
So
sleeping.
we're
That's
at
why she
home.
don't want to unlock
But
the
there's
phone.
haymakers
'Cause
being
y'all hiding
thrown.
something.
There's a
Okay.
bunch of different
Girl,
stuff
bye.
going on
Girl,
all the
bye,
time
bitch.
at home.
Hold on.
So
Hold
you
on.
can
don't
just
have to
walk
get it
right
unlocked.
up.
So
We
that's why
already
you
know the
declined.
truth.
You declined.
That's why you don't want to
Declined.
unlock it.
She trying to
She
put
can
all
ask
this on me.
me.
Hold up. She trying to put this all on me, right? But
That's
now she got
it.
a friend dude. She didn't tell y'all that. She got a friend dude.
Yep.
She didn't tell me that.
Oh, so
Man,
you
you
have a
a
guy?
big
She
old
didn't tell
liar.
her- you-
I did tell him
You
that.
didn't
So
tell
stop
me.
lying.
You told me that there was a
Stop
friend.
lying.
You didn't say
We
it was a friend
was
dude.
friends. That's it.
She said it was a friend, but you never told me he was a dude. They
Okay.
had sex too.
And how do you
We
know
was
that?
not
She
together.
told me. We was
She
together.
told you.
She tried to break up with me just to do that.
Man,
They
lying.
was together. Listen, we
Okay.
go to the studio.
You a
We go to the
big-ass
studio.
liar.
I'm an inspired rapper. So and make music. Don't
Man,
play
you
with
ain't
it.
no rapper. You fake.
Listen, we gonna get to the east. She
Man,
running and
boy, you a
hiding
hoe
when
too.
his
Shut
car,
up.
when his car pull up at this red light. So I'm like, hold up, why my woman running and hiding from another man?
Yeah, got it.
That
Okay,
was my,
so it
that
gave
was
you
my whole
suspicion.
thing.
It
So
gave
that
you
what kind of
suspicion.
really got
it.
me.
Gave you suspicion.
And
Okay.
then,
You wanna know why?
Hold up,
Yeah.
With Jerica.
no, it wasn't. While me and her was
find
going
out.
through it,
Yeah.
she
We
was
gonna
gone.
find out.
Got it.
She
I
had
got it.
left
I got it. I
for
hear you
about a
now.
week or two.
Because I understand that you've had now your suspicions. I also hear
Boy,
about some other
by
things.
being that
Okay,
dude,
so hold on. This before we do
I'm
that, I
not
want to
gonna
back
get
up a
mad
little bit.
You already know
So
that.
hold on, we're gonna back up again because we got to make sure we're looking at situations properly. This man was in jail for 30 years and has a dream and decided to pursue his dreams. Instead of laughing, we should be applauding that, right? No?
And you go over my
No?
phone.
Y'all don't believe so? Yes? 30 years, he gets to get out and dream how we dream too, correct? So congratulations on your rap career. I hope it works out for you.
Thank you, sir.
I really do. But now, James, outside of your rap career, we unlocked your phone. So, are you ready? Loretta, you want to know if James was communicating with any other women other than Jerica. James says he is not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched his phone and found he's telling the truth. Loretta, you want to know if James was having a romantic conversation with Jerica before your breakup 2 weeks ago. James said he is not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched his text and found that James is not telling the truth. We found that James had Jerica hidden under a code name. He had her under as Rick.
Oh, I already know. I already know that one.
You had me in a code name? You had me in a code name?
You had her on there as Rick.
Yes, he do.
Okay. All right. Loretta, you also want to know if James was with Jerica during their relationship. My Unlock the Phone investigator asked for his phone, but James confessed that we would find a photo that would upset you. And I guess we did. The photos from September 18th.
We was together.
Okay, this is when y'all were together.
Yes.
So this would be upsetting to you. There's something
Chilling
else
in
in
the
the,
car.
the
So
bag.
she
Can I
was-
see?
so why you lied to me?
I told you.
No, he lied to me,
But
though.
I told you. You asked me, I told you. So what you talking
No,
about?
you did not
yes,
tell me.
Yes, I did.
So that's how we doing it? Right
We
there.
need, you need to cut that out. That ain't.
Okay.
So it just looks like a lot of you all chilling together,
Big
hanging
ass
out.
liar.
You a selfish ass bastard. You said you was gonna marry me. See how you sat here, you lied? You could have kept that ring.
Oh, you said he was gonna marry
Yes,
you
he
too,
did.
James.
Okay. So I just looked at this, the
So
messages
you
here.
lying to both of us? You a lying ass bitch.
What you?
So now this is the thing. I do believe James. Let me be real. Let's talk about it. I do believe you got out, and it has been hard for you to communicate your true emotions. I feel like one moment you feel like you want that love, you want that companionship, but then you also are like, I also want my freedom. Both can be true at the same time, but unfortunately, both being true does cause confusion for other people in your life. And that is what has happened. Now, I do believe, Jerica, that there was nothing in the beginning. I believe you had a friendship, you were fine, but I do believe now, out of spite, and out of, you're agreeing with me.
Y'all believe
So
that?
yeah, I do believe,
Don't
because I'm
believe
looking
that.
at these texts from
Don't
before.
believe that.
I've been looking at these texts
Man,
before,
boy,
and it was
sorry, I
very
didn't know, it's nothing
nothing.
to hide.
But I also believe that your statement about with family, you're not. That relationship dissolved a long time ago. And
But it's
even-
only because Loretta stopped coming to high school. She stopped coming
I understand.
home.
I understand you, but listen,
stopped doing anything.
she had her own trauma. She had her own reasons for
you
what she
know.
had to do. But the thing was, I'm trying to help you to see is that
what you're thinking the relationship still is in your mind is not what it is.
Right.
And if you were clearer about that and said, listen, we just friends, and we not family, I can do what the hell I want to do, I think that would take away some of this hurt. And your part is that you got out of a situation where you were on drugs, and you found somebody who you felt inspired you to be better. And you put a lot of emotions and a lot of heart on it. But you were not ready to be in a relationship either. And so what happened is, because most people who come out of recovery need to spend time with themselves. And you haven't found that time. So you invested a lot of time, emotion into this relationship, but it wasn't healthy from the beginning. And you know that. Do I think this relationship should be done? Yes. Y'all not family. This relationship should be done. Instead of you wasting any more breaths of cussing her out, use all that breath and all that energy to find your new path in your life. And now what you do, you stop communicating with her. I'm gonna let you know that this relationship, you gotta stop communicating with her.
What you doing for?
Because at the end of the day, if you don't stop communicating with her, how I just asked our audience to see you for a man that has done his time and has dreams, you're going to end up destroying your own life again if you don't get out of this toxic situation. So if you don't want to repeat the same pattern, find yourself in a space where you can just focus on you as well. And also, this relationship ain't gonna work. She don't want you, just so you know. Let me be the one to tell you. She don't want you. She's going to allow the situation to ride out and play as long as she wants it to, and then she's gonna move on. The same way I just tell Loretta to be by herself, you gotta be by yourself. So focus on that and not anything else.
The thing is that's really hurting me is my kids.
Yeah. You as their mother, and especially now that you have sobriety and clarity, will be able to help those kids to understand their relationships.
She asks about him every day.
And sometimes you have to just so let me tell you one of the things that help you with this. You're going to have to help her to understand that she can grieve that relationship.
Hey.
I get it. It's hurtful.
Come on now.
I get it. But it's okay. Nope.
Don't touch me.
Yep. So hold on. So what I was just doing for you, hold on real quick. What I want you to see in that moment, it's going to be easy. But this is where you have to set your own boundary. Her healing, her journey is no longer your issue. No longer. And I wish y'all all the best of luck, all right?